Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 188. This video was originally streamed live on June 22nd, 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. So Gen 4 hens. We do have 3, you know what? We only have a couple chicks, so maybe I will feed them. Alright guys. Alright guys. We'll feed the chickens. They don't deserve it, but... At Generation 10, even the roosters stopped killing each other? Interesting. I didn't know that. Everyone wants me to feed the chickens. Alright, we're feeding the chickens. Here you go, chickies. Did you know you can breed wolves? No, you can't. That has not been in the patch notes yet. Kalzamar, nice try. I think there is a mod for that though, which I don't have installed. Alright, chickens have their food. These I'm pretty sure are done, yep. This could be done. Hey, look at that. Right. Wolf pits are fun. Wolf pits and bear pits. It's always exciting running from a bear to a bear pit and leaping toward a ladder hanging in there that the bear can't quite reach. That's the way to do it. It would be kind of neat to be able to tame wolves or something. I mean, taming them and having 10 generations isn't that realistic, but I'd be okay-ish with it. Angela's got whole wheat bread doing the final rise in the loaf pan. Nice. Doing a lot of baking today, Angie. All right. So we're gonna leave that for now. I think we're done making Maluta Chacos for today. Let's go take these over, and we will hellhammer them, provided the wind doesn't die the moment we start heating these up, and turn them into plates. Oh, you're having D&D later. Nice. You serving the bread at D&D? Get some of that. Let's not forget to leave the hammer back at the other place later. Oh, I don't have a chisel here, so you go in there. Iron plate, steel bits. Alright. Nope. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, we're going to do a moderate breeze, but that should be enough to run what we're doing here. Let's make sure that this isn't currently going. It is going. Let's turn that off. Give ourselves as much power as possible for the hellhammers. For the hammers. Sacrifice of drifter to the wolf pit. Heat faster! Need a map gas torch. Just 10 seconds. That would definitely be enough. Definitely. Scientifically, it would be enough. Darn it. Trying to not let these go to waste. The coal in there. Hurricane winds. Yeah, baby. This in my pocket, as one does. I think I can go ahead and heat up some more of these now. This is pretty quick. Takes all of 9 seconds to mash a plate out here. Your ears. Sorry, Rob. Look at it go. Bustafoya, yeah, automation, you bet. Hein? Hein, no. Bad. Bad Hein. No jinxing it. On you go. You are not quite ready. Getting close. That's everything we have. Okay. Let's get these going. You just confirmed making wolves docile is a thing and it's vanilla? What? Wolf pits are so on. How do you feed them? You just like chuck meat in the pit or what? Hey there, Brains and Funk. And Core, welcome. Can read basket traps. At one point, I wanted to make a petting zoo, or rather a no petting zoo. Where I'd trap like one of each kind of wolf and hyena and bear and maybe even if I could squeeze it, maybe even a saw blade locust somewhere. Like, pet, maybe pet, do not pet, really do not pet. It's on the Crow's Nest server. This being that the wolf taming, I assume. Stack all you together. Alright, 6 more plates and we'll be done here. Take a quick hydration break here. Okay. My tea is now very much room temperature. Like an old other block game mob zoo? Yeah, pretty much. Right, because you can name tag them and they stick around, I forgot. I was like, how would you do that? Right, name tags. Yeah, we should be able to do that, so we can, like, experiment on drifters. Not tame, make docile. Huh. Wolf. Probably isn't anything about that in here, is it? Is there? Wolframite. Really? Interesting. Huh. Anyway. Alright. Last one. Okay. Let's go chuck these in some water. In you all go. That ought to do. Alright, everything is nice and cool. Let's go make us a few lanterns and get stuck on a column. I think I have more candles back in the Oasis. I better have more candles. Oh, these are the tongs from the Oasis too. Let's go put the tongs and hammer down before we hurt ourselves. Alright, tongs. Hammer. Let's go grab the candles. Oh, we have plenty of candles. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go make some lanterns. In situ. And let's finally put at least one block on the temple today. My goodness. I think it's funny how it takes the weather a moment to catch up. There's a moderate breeze here. It should clear unless the wind is once again desynced, which it does happen with relative frequency. Alright, so we have glass. Here we go. 20 of those. Let's get our saw out. Close both of those. I can just shift these over. Alright, so we need to do... just need 20 of these. As I recall, it's something like this. Yes. I like how the... it makes total sense. How the... Oh, there's more gold here, too. Sweet. Let's bring that with us. But like all the parts for these, like the candle stacked to 32, the plate stacked to 8, but the lanterns go to 64. Ah, there we go. That's better. Sometimes you have to cross chunk stuffy weather. Oh, okay. Let's get lanterns down. We've got 20 of these bad boys. One right in the middle. Stick one about up there. And these are just temporary places for them. Eventually, I mean, of course, eventually we will need to, like, find permanent homes for these things. Just want to keep bad things from spawning while we build here. There we go. Tom Haynes, is it possible to pick up a translocator you find and bring it home? Only with a mod. That's how we did it here. It's called Translocator Engineering Redux. We were able to move... Well, you actually disassemble them with a crowbar, a steel crowbar, and then you have to rebuild them. If you want to be able to just mostly move it, you'll want to change some of the settings, because by default, you only get back like 80% of some of the materials that go into them. So I turned it back into just a 1-to-1 ratio. I was not interested in having to like grind through translocators constantly. Alright, let's pop you back in here. We need to go get some food soon enough. There's a recipe with a blueprint and vanilla. So that's for the rickety translocator. And I won't say too much about it in case anyone watching has not done the story yet. But that's the one that's related to the story. And it only works once every 6 months. I learned. I was reading the patch notes, and he said that he turned it down from 6 months to 2 months, which is just... wow. Like, talk about pain. Alright, so we are going to need to make some more bricks, or ashlar, sorry. Don't mean to offend anybody with my slip of the tongue there, pardon my French. Let's get that going on. Oh, it's medium rift activity. Let's sleep first. Yeah, it takes it one place, too. There, you don't get to, like, choose where you go. The game tells you where you go. Yeah, it's still a little dark out. Don't see any rifts right now, though, so let's chip away at this. Tobias says nothing on Jonas. That's right, Catsy. Hey there, Elena. You run another mod called Translocator Relocator. Okay. If that one is simpler than Translocator Engineering, I might swap. Right, I'd like to grab this so it doesn't clog up my inventory too badly. And with this, we might be able to fill in the top there. We'll see. The Fountain of Stones. We'll start with that. Oh, we're out. Let's grab that before our inventory fills up. Oh my. We have enough. Got more on the bar. There we go. And away we go! Multi-concussion. Buble. I wonder if Titan will implement like different sounds. So you know how picking up sticks and stones on the ground has different sounds now? I wonder if the block pickup sound will become different based on material at some point. That'd be kind of neat. I wouldn't like... It wouldn't like make or break anything for me. I think it would just be kind of neat. Alright, 2 more stacks of that. Good stuff. Yep, and we're full up. I was impatient, apparently. Really? Did I miss one? Oh, I'm missing one. I'm like, what is going on here? Literally missing just one. Okay. There you are. Okay, as promised, let's go put a few blocks down on this temple. Talk about getting stoned. So yeah, so we were talking about the staircase too, and doing something different with this. Yeah. Once we get this floor in, let's come back to the staircase if we have time. I think we should. We can tinker for a little bit. Oh, I hear Kurazini singing us a song over people upstairs. So, doing this block placement reminds me of last time where we were doing a lot of like strafing and placing blocks, and just how blurry my monitor actually is. My monitor is not new. It's like I don't know. I bought it in like 2014 or 15, maybe even earlier, maybe in 2013. But it was also already like a 2-year-old model. So this monitor is like 14 years old, at least in terms of design. So it does not have the latest and greatest technology at all, by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm actually looking at maybe upgrading to a newer monitor. Unfortunately for me, that means I really can't find good gaming 1920 by 1200 monitors. But that does mean I might be able to get my hands on a good 1440p monitor. And I know some folks online have been asking if I was going to ever go back to that format. And it looks like I might have to, if I don't want to like have blurry monitor on my end. The Playcat Spin says, "Dang, monitors are, you guys last that long?" Let me tell you, the monitor to my left, which is my secondary monitor on this machine, is a 1280 by 1024. ViewSonic, I think it's an old, like, was it VX922 or something, that I bought in, let's see, it was my first apartment, so, no, it was before then. This would have been, probably 2006 or 2007. So I have an almost 20-year-old monitor here. It's still chugging along. It's almost as old as my car. My car is actually old enough that if it had a mouth, it could drink. And I do legally put ethanol in it sometimes. The new 1440p monitors, HDR, IPS, and mini LED monitors are great for the price. Yeah, there's a really well-reviewed AOC model. That's not the politician from New York. That has it's like a 180 hertz monitor, and 1440p, has HDR, has mini LED backlighting, and adaptive sync. I could definitely get behind that for this setup here. The only trouble that I've had is that it's only available in 27-inch and larger. And yeah, I can maybe squeeze that in here, but my desk is already a bit of a squeeze with this 24-incher. And if I were to upgrade the monitor, I'd put my current one off as my secondary monitor and probably just decommission the 20-year-old one. And that would be a real squeeze. Like, I'd have to move some stuff off my desk to make it fit. It's that tight. When building the temple, am I concerned about it qualifying as a room? Not at all. Not in the least. It's never going to get cold enough here for that to matter. So the only rooms that will matter will be... oh my goodness, really? What? We're almost out of bricks again. The only rooms that will matter will be cellar rooms. And those we can, of course, just make to spec. We could also... I guess we don't need to make greenhouses, so that's kind of out too. So yeah, we really don't care about room sizes for this build. The Polycatsman's got one of those curved AOCs. Nice. Yeah, they're only like $300 as last time I checked. Hey there, Tina Kinkennon. Guess you did make it at the end of the stream. You made it with, I think, a little more than last time. Gotta set that alarm a little earlier. Rob Schwab's got a 27-inch Corey GN10. It's a tight fit. Yeah, I'm actually... One of the reasons why I really don't want a 27-incher is that, like, it's just too big. Like, I sit close enough to my screen, not too close, but, like, with a 24-incher, I'm already having to really move my eyes and almost my head to see all corners of the screen. So, I don't really need anything bigger. If my desk was deeper, which it already is, like, a reasonably deep desk, then I could see, you know, putting it farther away and... you know, having it be perfectly readable at a distance, but there's like 6 inches behind my monitor and then there's a wall. So, nope. Wow. Okay. Back to the bricks. Erg. Ow. That was on purpose. Yep, that was on purpose. Sure. Sure, me. Alright, grab you back out again. Gotta teach my ankles a lesson? Yeah, you bet. It is astounding just how much material is going into this build. You know, I could probably start up chore streams again. I think I mentioned a couple weeks ago that I wanted to start chore streams again. And then immediately thereafter, Kurazumi had a couple nights where she was like up right around like 9:30 or 10 o'clock. So, you know, every week it gets a little bit safer. I would just really hate to like start a stream, get 15 minutes in and be like, oh, sorry guys, gotta go. We'd like chore streams, Ryuga? Yeah, me too. I would prefer to do this kind of stuff on chore streams. And things like making quick lime and so on. And lanterns. Would be chore streams fodder. Ooh, this, I don't think our chisel's gonna quite make it. Oh, we will. Okay, just barely. Though I do think that our mortar might not make it at this point. get this going on. Yep, you're going to be out of mortar. Again. We should have... Tell you what, before I use the last of this, let me go check to make sure we have more stairs than that. Do we have more stairs lurking somewhere? No. We do not. Okay. So, tell you what. All of you, come with me. Or, correction, some of you, come with me. Alright. Now, did I leave... Ah, I did. Okay, good. So, let's start a batch of this so we can just sort of walk away while it's working. Except that I don't have anything to cook it with. Yes, I do. I lied. I lied to you all again. Alright. We're just going to just dump all this in here. Goodbye. Except that I'm going to make some stairs. We'll do like that many stairs. 18 stairs. Let's do a second set of those. And the rest of this becomes slabs. Oh, right. Okay, so we've got stairs and slabs going on. More stairs, more slabs going on. Okay. Let's grab the rest of these up and put them where they belong so they don't despawn. The story is the chore stream, yeah. Hey there, Starcat. Yeah, Story is not really meant for builds this big, which is why we're doing a pretty, I wouldn't say heavily, but we'll say reasonably modded one. Modded playthrough. I wouldn't dream of doing this build in vanilla, ever. That would just be, that would be nuts. Let's see, you get to go up here. And as I recall, Airtight. There you are. I forget how much I put in these. That might actually be too much, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. It was 4, wasn't it? Cosmer posted a clip in Discord about the Generation 10 wolves. Okay, cool. Good to know. Well, thank you for the information, and glad that's cleared up. Let's go and let's go work on some stairs. Actually, let's go put these blocks in place first. Let's finish that job. Then we got like 4 minutes to mess with stairs. Such is life. And area. Math is just really mean. All this multiplication of things. And I do realize I probably could have done this with slabs, but I'm not positive that slabs will be what we want to end up using here. All right, so let's bring this out to basically here. Right, I'm like, wait, why is this one block higher? Right, because this is what we're going to lay the flooring on. This is the ceiling. Well, this is a ceiling for below. Oh boy. Sometimes I scare myself with like, what did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So what could we do with the stairs here? First of all, so I'm not married to the stairs starting here. If it makes sense to push them back this way or out this way, I don't really have an opinion on that. Maybe traumatic have messed up. I have never messed up a measurement before. I'm sure all of you can agree. I've never messed up a measurement before. Definitely. Let's go ahead, and I'm also going to... Let's just say, for the sake of argument... Yeah. Actually, this goes back one more block. Yeah, that's actually perfect. So let's say that this is where the stairs are going to end. So I'm going to go ahead and put a row of this here. And now we can sort of figure out how we want to connect these up. And someone mentioned doing like a split stairs where you go up, and then there's like a little like landing, and then the stairs kind of curl out and then up from there. And I like that idea. Stolson and I always place every block perfectly the first time? Absolutely. I mean, where do you think Stolson learned it from in the first place? Okay, so let's get... Yeah, let's get some of these stairs in. We're going to do, I think, some of these bad boys and a lot of dirt. So... just do one side at a time, I think. And then we can do a bit of this guy. Come up here to actually reach that one. Over here. And then... You know, I would kind of like to look like a sweeping curve. But it's kind of a small, tight radius here. We can try it. It might look a little clumsy. We're going to do that. And that. And what we're going to do is we'll do that. And bring this out. Actually, like that. It might work out pretty well. We'll do like one more level like this, so... that. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I can get behind that. Yeah, let's do that. And then what we can do then is... Actually, we can turn this into our little, like, plaza-y thing. So is this, and we did a little bit of that bend right there. So we do this guy. Hey there, TL Forever 262. Welcome. Then we have this guy. Comes out here like so. And then here we can have like a little like fountain or a garden or something. Yes, I like it. And then we can also just bring these stairs down a little bit. Oh, bye. Nope. All right, we'll put these stairs in, and then we're going to call it there for the night, guys. For the night, I say, at 1 p.m. It is time for me to go. I have gardening to do. I've got really weird new weeds trying to choke out some bushes. And our air filter is in dire need of replacement. Ooh, yeah, you know what I can do. We can just... Oh. Right. What did I do wrong here? I'm not sure I did wrong. But we're going to fix this by doing that. And that. There we go. There we go. Much better. Hey. Now we're talking. Okay. There we go. Stairs up to a little plaza thingy with a curved set of stairs going up from there. We'll get probably a little bit wider here. Guardrails in. Garden in. And that should look pretty nice. Yeah. Maybe even have a little like something going on back here in the corner. Either a garden or maybe even like a secret entryway hidden behind the garden. Don't forget to recover the blocks. I don't think there's any down here. Yeah, we're good down there. We got all the blocks. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's lightless. There we go. Stream. Hope you all had a good time. I had a blast running around getting some gleaning with you guys and exploring and making lanterns. And I think next time we're going to get some serious temple work done. I would like to run a chore stream on Wednesday, so if I can swing it, I will. I'll probably put up a notice like Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning. Hopefully back to our usual chores stream time. But yeah, that will be it for today. So, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.